Do you feel that you are never doing any good with your life? You're going through each and every day doing the same thing over and over? Why not become a volunteer with the Queensland State Emergency Service? Become an ordinary person who does extraordinary things. Joining the State Emergency Service is a way of bringing excitement into your life while also giving back to your local community. We are all about neighbours helping neighbours and mates helping mates, says the Queensland State Emergency Service. Giving back to your community. The Queensland State Emergency Service, or SES for short, is an emergency volunteer organisation that works closely with all other emergency services. SES is entirely made up of thousands of like-minded people who all have one goal: helping those who cannot help themselves. The SES is called upon in all sorts of disasters and emergency events, including missing persons, search and rescue, casualty evacuation, clean up after floods, cyclones, and any other disaster. The SES is a mixture of all the emergency service, and hence they work in very similar manner. They all share very similar goals as well. They are called upon in a time of need by anyone who is in need, and they respond in force. In the SES, there are different roles and positions. The most basic position is a field operations member, which is reached upon completion of 3 months basic training, which every member of the SES has completed. Upon completion of the first stage of training, you can choose to specialise in areas such as agency support, incident management, community education, or high-risk areas, such as floodboat operations, vertical rescue, and air search and rescue. Or you could just remain a field operations member and begin service immediately. Every single qualification you gain during your time in the SES is nationally recognised for life, and it is completely free of charge. Anyone over the age of 16 can join the State Emergency Service. Each and every SES area and unit has a different way of recruiting new volunteers. The best and only way to find out more is call your local council. Call or visit your local SES headquarters, or jump online and visit their website, which is on screen. No matter what physical or mental disabilities a person has, there is always a job for them. Unsurprisingly, not all the work is physical. In such a large operation, there is work ranging from bookwork in an office to flying a rescue helicopter, or leading a group of hundreds of people in a large-scale emergency, or training the next generation of SES volunteers. For more information, contact your local SES headquarters or your council. Remember, there is always empty uniforms. Join SES. Become an ordinary person who does extraordinary things.